Hello everyone, I am King Mac, and I'd like to thank you all for watching this feature presentation on YouTube. Be sure to enjoy a hot fresh cheeseburger, along with some french fries and a tasty milkshake, and a nice soft drink. Thank you all for watching, and here is our feature presentation of TTBurger Remastered Game reviews on YouTube.
Hello my friends, how y'all doing today? Hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're all having a happy Thanksgiving, happy holiday, happy Turkey Day or so. And welcome to another episode of TTBurger Game Review. Let me take that back. Welcome back to another episode of TTBurger Remastered Game Review. I said we'd be doing some more old reviews here, and we're continuing with episode 8 of my Remastered Game Reviews, part 1 of 1. Before I get started, I want to get a shout out to Freak in HD and Sub-Zero Heaven X for King Mac, along with Steph Hyperlamian, Bertoso Stateside, Meg, and Black Healer, along with Homie RJ, Red Hood Assassin, Paul Gaming, Less Sensational Gent, Rockstar Fool 69, Hokojiba, and more. And I'd like to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. If it weren't for you guys, this channel would not be as big as it is today. And before we get started here, I want to talk a little bit about the Spice Girls. Those of you who were in the 90s, I'm sure you remember the Spice Girls, or were fans of them and stuff, or at least knew of them through television or the radio or so. You had the members. You had Dead Baby Spice, Ginger Spice, Scary Spice, Sporty Spice, and Posh Spice. My two favorites were Baby Spice and Ginger Spice. For Emma Button, who was Berry, and Jerry Halliwell was Ginger Spice. And you had the music, which was some very memorable tunes. And me being I was a big fan of the Spice Girls growing up since I was 8 years old, and me being 34 years old now. I still enjoy the music really well, along with the solo hits of the group as well. You had tunes like memorable tunes like mainly "Wannabe" and "Say You'll Be There," along with "Two Become One," "Mama," "Too Much," and "Stop." And you also had "Spice Up Your Life" and more. They had 3 albums which were all really memorable, especially the first 2, Spice and the Spice World. And you also had the movie under the name Spice World, which either hit or miss if you're a fan of the Spice Girls or not. And me, I enjoyed it being a fan of the Spice Girls. I enjoyed it. I just wish it would have been better, but still, it's a very memorable movie for sure. But then, with the success of the Spice Girls came the merchandise, like the toys, the dolls, and of course the CDs and everything, and also stepped its way into video games as well. Exclusively released for the PlayStation by Psygnosis here, and I know Raceplay 1812 has told me about this. I just told me about this company here. We got Spice World interactive music experience for the PlayStation, released on July 31st, 1998. Now, I love the Spice Girls. They're one of my favorite groups of all time, and still are to this day. But the video game, on the other hand, not so much at all. This game could have been fun. I mean, you had this game with the Spice Girls in it. How could you screw it up? Well, simple. Here's how you do that. Take the game, put the Spice Girls in it, have a few modes that take about 10 minutes to finish, and have like an extra mode with video clips and stuff, and then that's it, and you put the game away and never touch it again. This game is just ranked up as one of the worst video games I ever played. In fact, it's so hard to call the game because there's barely any game in here. And the game that is in here is so short and expiring that after you beat it, you never have to play the game again. But let me tell you everything that makes this game disaster spiced. Yeah, we're using clips like that. First off, you start off at the title screen with the Spice Girls dancing the song "If You Can't Dance," which is a good song. Then we see the problems. First, look at the Spice Girls. They look like burger shit Spice. They do not even look like humans. They look like plastic ball dolls from a doll store that break within minutes. Sure, Baby Spice and Ginger Spice look decent, but the other girls look terrible, especially Sporty Spice and stuff. And also, why is Ginger Spice, aka Jerry Halliwell, on this game? She had left the group before this game was released. For this review, I'm going to pick Baby Spice, aka Emma Button, because that's my favorite Spice Girl. Then we get into the modes: mixing room, dance practice, dance record, television studio, then the Spice Network, and then end game. All the modes are terrible, lack challenge, and a big mess. The mixed room, you put together a Spice Girl song you're choosing, like I chose Wannabe, and you pick one nine parts. And the problems are when you mix the song together, no matter how good you are at making songs together, it'll all turn out like a mess because you only have 9 parts of the song and it's not even the full song and stuff. And then after you do that, you go to dance practice. Dance practice is where you practice dance moves you're choosing with the following button prompts, and then you go to the dance studio where you're memorizing series of button combinations of dance moves, and if you have the manual, you can use the combinations, and then just not just go ahead and just put whatever button comes to mind. No challenge here. This is not as fun as Gemland or perhaps rap, that's for sure. Then the other girls memorize or copy the moves like that, and like dance chords stuff, and then it's like boring as fuck Spice. Now let's continue. In the television studio, which all you do is just basically watch Spice Girls dance to your fully mixed song. And the only gameplay in this mode is you change the camera with the face button sounds it sounds like fun Spice, but it's really boring Spice. Yeah. And then you finish the game, move on to Spice Network, where honestly this is the best part of the game. Watching everything because of interviews with the Spice Girls, it's cool to see this, but not to harp on it. The game is just lacking spice. The presentation is not much better. I already mentioned the graphics and stuff like that, but the sound is just as bad. The voice setting is awful. Even the Spice Girls sound bored to tears. I mean, and M-Bud and Jerry Howell sound the best, but they too sound like they rather be somewhere else Spice. Only good thing it has is, like, of course, the Spice Network, and it's got the Spice Girls in it, but it's poorly done, but not much. The music in the menu is okay, but still, it doesn't change anything. And that's all I gotta say about the Spice World. Final thoughts: if you do like the Spice Girls, just watch the music videos, listen to their albums, or even better, go watch the movie Spice World that this game is based off poorly. It's a lot better than this. You get your money's worth for sure. I give Spice World a 0.5 out of 10 for the problems I had with it, because it's got Spice Girls in it, but that's basically all it has, and your money can be used better. That's pretty much all I gotta say here for this episode, my remastered game reviews. We'll get back on schedule with more regular game reviews coming up, but will I have more remastered game reviews coming or what? We have to find out. All I gotta say is Tony, peace and out every day. See you all in the next video. Happy Thanksgiving, happy Turkey Day, happy holidays, and be safe and have fun. And I will be back soon with something that's not abysmal, Spice. So take care, everybody. Like a glove when you're sleeping, ain't nobody gonna come in between us today. You're the one I want.